Hi dear Libra, welcome to June, to your forecast for the month of June in the summertime. So I made a fire because it's very cold outside. I'm making my videos here from Switzerland and it's like, you know, sometimes it's not even autumn weather because it's cold. I mean, today was like a little bit better than the other days, but still we got some fireplace sound in the background. I don't know if you can hear that, but you know, it's fireplace. Okay, and we got here some, you know, some burning fire going on. Whatever. I really hope for you that you watch your video from a place where it's actually hot and you can go to the beach or something like that. But anyways, I'm working with a Doreen Virtue Tarot deck, and I would like to know what's going on for you, for your dear Libras. This is for your sign, your ascendant, and your moon sign. It's also worth to watch the other videos from the other signs. I recommend that because that can mix, you know, and there you are so many Libras in this world, so I try to actually serve you all, and I hope I can do it. Okay, so we got here for you. How are you? This is actually here from the 1st to the 10th of June, here from the 10th, there from the 20th till the end of June. And I'm asking here right now, how are you physically and emotionally? And it's like health related, but also wellness stuff. And I see here the Queen of Swords. I mean, here in the Doreen Virtue deck, it is like the Queen Michael, because it's like related to angels. We got it here in German language, but it doesn't matter because the pictures are universal. And this is a very cool woman. I mean, she's like not feeling so much anymore. You know, it's like she had a very hard times in her life, and she's like becoming very cool and very independent. So maybe you feel very cool or very independent, or a person like that comes into this area of your health, and you maybe consult a doctor or even have an operation or something like that, because it's like a sword energy. I mean, it could be, but it's not for every Libra, of course, right? You know, but it's like an energy like that, and it's not good or bad. It's like feeling a little bit cool, you know. It's not like when you feel like that, you don't feel any very great feelings or any letting go. You actually feel more like stuck a little bit emotionally. It could be like that, or it could just be a person that comes into your life and gives you a very good advice, or there is really something like an operation or anything like that with doctors. We got here in your workplace, so this is actually quite complicated energy. That could be discussions in your workplace or with clients or whatever you are doing. Maybe you're self-employed, maybe you work for somebody in a company or anything, but it could be difficult there to make some money, and it could be difficult there to work with people. So if you have to discuss with somebody, just better stay calm, stay as calm as possible, and try to be realistic. But you are very much in your brain here, because there's also a lot of brain energy, I'll say it, just very intellectual. Okay, so you could analyze very well maybe in this June, in the first 10 days also, because it's also very analytic, this woman, so her talents are intellectual skills, right? They're also very often lawyers or attorneys and stuff like that, so very much like all just in the brain. But you know what, you can use this energy, you can use your intelligence to get out of the situation in a quite good way, I hope. It just depends. Well, we go further for you. So this is the area for your creativity, for your everything that you just do aside. Maybe a little job to earn more money, but this little job is just, you know, really less hours than your main job, for example, or it's just like a band you're playing in, a picture you painting, you know what I mean? So also charity, also like, you know, working a little bit for Greenpeace for no money, something like that. And here I see that this is the solution for you. Everything what you do as a hobby will help you to get through these rough times here. You know, it could be anything you just do for less time as your job, for example. That just relates to the stuff I said right now. And it could be also a good thing to meditate maybe. So those of you who would like to meditate, it could make a good balance. Or the card is also could say that you should try to make a balance for yourself in regards to this brain stuff and thinking all the time or anything. Just really, you know, go to the nature, meditate a little bit and try to make good balance, or just go to the water. There's also water here. In the love life, in your love life, my dear Libra, so we got a lot of passion, a lot of sexuality, a lot of discovering, a lot of, you know, passion. But, you know, just be careful because the other cards are a little bit, well, I'm gonna explain that later. But don't get burned. Burn, but don't get burned. So we got here your people that are surrounding you. That could be friends, family, just people at your workplace, just anybody. And the people that are around you, you can trust, you can rely on them. They are very much like, even could be that they have very strict rules to moral, how you say it in English, I don't know. It's like, this is like a priest. And you know, maybe they are just also very strict to any kind of stuff and very religious, you know what I mean? But on the other hand, they can also be very good friends and very loyal. So you have here very loyal and very grounded people you can rely and trust, you know. Maybe you can even, whatever, talk to somebody like that. Maybe you go to a church or something like that, and you can talk them to the priest there or so. So you know, but it can be anybody who is just an authority in any kind of spiritual manner you can really trust. So here we go. We got here the middle of the month, my dear Libras. How are you? You are in a crisis. Maybe you have to change a perspective. Maybe things that you planned and wanted to have in a certain way doesn't work out like you expected. It could be that you actually have here in the first 10 days something with your health and you need here some rest. If it's just rest, if it's meditation or anything, but it could be, you know, it's maybe not so easy. It's not easy, this card. It's not. But if you just try to accept it, just accept whatever comes here. If it's any kind of depression, if it's maybe the pain of this operation or anything like that, you have to accept it and accept it. Yeah, again, it's not just the same for every Libra in this world. Just check out your other videos, you know. Okay. My dear Libras, here we go again with a job. The job is like, I don't know if you dare keep on working or not, but you actually would like to have anything related to money or your job, but maybe you want to earn some money, but it's less money than you expect. You know, there's like expectations are not met here. But still there is enough for you to go on, you know, so it's not a loss or something, but it's like the big expectation that you had to the situation regarding your finances or work doesn't occur, and you are like, can I say it here? Pissed off? A little, okay? Let's say it like that. But you know, you're not so happy there. Okay, so it's just like, again, you know, if the other videos are totally positive and total good, and so then the loss will be a little bit, you know, like, okay, so let's do it next week again, you know. Okay, so we got here everything you just do aside, again, creativity and so on. And we got here a child. So this is a very fiery child, passionate. This is maybe a childish energy that gives you, you know, some fire and some would like to do something new, some creative, or maybe you like your job you're doing, but it's not the big success there, something, you know. It's just like something that just gives you some fun. And there could be also just funny people in this area for you. With them you can just, you know, have some fun, and they also like to do what you do there. Maybe, you know, you start to paint your first picture and everybody says it's crap, but you think it's cool. or even the picture is not so bad and it's your first one, but you feel like, okay, but if I keep on doing that, it will be better, you know. And that can be also a very nice fun for you. It's not, you know, there could be just small things that gives us a lot of pleasure, and that's the case here. So further, we have here the love life. So here we had this fire and all that stuff, and here it's coming to an end. So maybe this affair here is ending there. Or if you are in a coupled relationship, maybe the relationship ends, or stuff that you did in the relationship you just do different, you know? Maybe you find a solution inside your relationship to go new ways together. That could be positive or negative. It's just something will change there. So there is a different structure, but here there is not a good card actually. I mean, what means good card? It's like just be aware that your partners are not cheating or anything like that. Again, it's not for every Libra, okay? It could be just a tendency, but it could be just like any fight in a relationship, anything like what is I mean, when I say it like that, it's actually it's not a good thing to do, because very often it's like negative stuff happen if both partners are not happy, or one partner or one of the partners is not happy enough. And so if those problems come, it's good to discuss that and so on. I would just, you know, take care and not be too much in love, and just, you know, just analyze the situation. You can do it. You got here the Queen Swords and anything, so you can just do it and see it a little bit more rational, maybe, till you feel more safe. But I think our intuition will show us when it's the time. Or you can just also email me, of course. So we have here friends, and yeah, in your friend zone or in your family, with your family members, you have a very great time. There is somebody who helps you. You can build up something with this person. It could be something regarding your work or your finances, or just or just emotionally. So these are persons actually who are grounded, who are very real. They also are willing to build something very real and good and nice, which can really reach inside of your future together, right? So those could be groups, but it could be also a family member or just a friend for you. Okay, dear Libra, so this was it, and I hope you have a great June 2016 on a hot place, I hope. And maybe the summer comes also into our region and whatever. And if you would like to have a detailed look and want me to yeah, find a solution for you to maybe make a plan B or any other way and options to show you off that you actually find a better solution for something, yeah, or you are unsure about anything, you can just write me an email and we can check that out together. Okay, thank you for watching and have a great time. Bye.